Hello, check. A very good evening and a warm welcome to all our directors, committee members, and my dear CGI family. I'm sure you all are all stomach full. Exhibition cover कर लिया. अब इत्मीनान से आराम से बैठिए and enjoy Mr. Khan's speech, which is here. We welcome Mr. Khan and ma'am as well. I hope you all had a share of food too. Well, as we are waiting for the rains to start, CGI has been giving us droplets of gifts, welcome gifts, which have been received by most of the members, I'm sure. I would like to give a special round of applause to the committee as well as the entire CGI team for such thoughtful gifts. First things first, as we start the evening, let us begin with the national anthem. I would request Shri Manohar Lal ji and Mr. Rajesh Gupta ji to please come, and requesting everyone to stand for the national anthem, please. Hello.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्रविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल द्रवहि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाए तव जय गाता जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे माता की जय भारत माता की मातरम मातरम.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. So, beginning the evening, as you are all aware, the topic of discussion tonight is the benefits of export and import by FIEO, that is the Federation of Indian Exports Organizations, which is the apex body of the government-recognized export promotion councils, commodity boards, and development authorities in India. It was set up in the 1965 by the Ministry of Commerce government. FIEO provides a wide range of services to Indian exporters, including market research, trade information, export promotion activities, organizing overseas trade fairs, exhibitions, training programs, and policy advocacy. I'm sure you all members of CGI, many of you all are importers and exporters as well. And we take this opportunity to invite Mr. Khan for enlightening us with the benefits of FIEO. I, on behalf of the entire CGI family, would like to extend our gratitude to Mr. Khalid Khan ji for accepting our invitation and honoring us by being the chief guest tonight. I would also like to thank Rishu ji for accompanying Mr. Khan. She is the management executive of FIEO for the Western region currently. Thank you, ma'am, for your presence. Mr. Khalid M. Khan ji is a board member and immediate past vice president of the FIEO. He has served as a director of GECO Group of Companies and has also served as a region chairman, Western region of FIEO for the last 6 consecutive years. He has also been the convener and part of important subcommittees in FIEO since being elected to the managing committee at the FIEO. As a member, managing committee and panel convener for internal combustion engines, compressors and parts, he has served as the regional chairman EEPC India. Mr. Khan has also served as member of Export Felicitation Committee at the Mumbai office, additional DGFT. Serving as a director of Messrs. GECO Trading Corporation Private Limited for well over 3 decades, Mr. Khan has been awarded with the honorary membership with Order of Merit by Indian Council of Management Executives, Mumbai, for the growth of trade and industry. As an acknowledgement and recognition for excellent export performance, the company has been continuously and consistently receiving Export Excellence Awards from EEPC India, the State Government of Maharashtra, and the Chamber of Commerce in India. The company is also a recipient of the coveted FIEO Niryat Shri Awards by the President of India. I would now request I would now request Shri Rajesh Gupta ji to please come and felicitate Mr. Khan Sahab for coming and as a member for coming as a chief guest tonight. Yeah, sure, please. Sir, यहाँ आ जाइए. A special thank you to Shalin Bhai, who's taken the initiative for the same. Thank you, Shalin Bhai, for your efforts. Can we now call upon Ms. Rishu Mishra ji for a felicitation for her for coming to the evening? Can we have Ms. Nikita from Grande Creations to felicitate Rishu ji? Nikita ji, please. Aye, Rishu. Thank you so much, everyone. So now, without wasting any more time, I would like to invite Rishu ma'am to please come and take up the dais while we wait for Mr. Khan's elaborate speech as well. Thank you.
A very warm welcome and very good evening to all of you, to all the distinguished dignitaries, and to the audience, my friends, ladies and gentlemen out there. We have our management committee member and our immediate past VP along with us. So we'll be having the pleasure to interact with him as well. So to start with, I would like to request all of you to please treat me as your friend and please be active throughout our interaction. Any question you are having during our discussion, during my presentation, you can please raise your hand and ask your question. So, as introduced to all of you, my name is Rishu Mishra, and I'm posted as Management Executive in Federation of Indian Export Organization and serving for the Western region. So, friends, as we all know that the export, am I audible to all of you? Yeah. So, as we all know that export plays a very crucial role when it comes to the foreign exchange or the development of any economy. In India, export seems to be a little difficult. That is very exciting subject actually, but it has a simple but some tricky challenges which we have to cater, and the organizations like the Export Promotion Councils like FIEO is here to help Indian government on exports. To promote that, Government of India made the Export Promotion Council. We issue a certificate of registration cum membership certificate, which is called RCMC. So now what happened before 1965, when FIEO was not there, the exports belongs to the merchant exporter, who are the traders. They are having different products when it comes to export, like whenever they are getting the different order of, like suppose today they are having the textile order, tomorrow they might be into the agriculture, day after tomorrow they might be in some plastic product. So for getting themselves registered under every Export Promotion Council is a bit difficult task for them. To overcome this thing, FIEO has been, set up by the Ministry of Commerce. And why it is the apex body or umbrella body? Because all the products can be and the services can be registered under FIEO. You don't need to run around the other different Export Promotion Council for any particular product's registration, right? So that is first thing is, the FIEO is apex body because it gives you the pleasure to enjoy the multiple group of services and export of multiple group of products to abroad. So as I told you, the basic reason why FIEO is set up, because we work as a mediator, a bridge between the industry and the government department and abroad. So basically FIEO works as a bridge. Okay, and we help you, provide you hand-holding in different ways, which we'll come to know later in our presentation. So, in one screen, you will come to know about the synopsis about FIEO, that as Sir has also mentioned during his introduction, that FIEO is the apex body of Export Promotion Council, commodity boards, and export development authorities in India. We are set up by Ministry of Commerce, Government of India in 1965. And the focus is to engage with all the stakeholders in the export. We provide crucial interface between the international trading community of India with central state government, financial institution, railways, surface, transport, and agency involved in export, trade, and facilitation. I am glad to let you know that during COVID, there are many exporters who are stuck because their consignment was stuck on the CFS, on the custom houses, and there were no labor available during that time who can take care of the lifting of their product from the CFS. It was lying down there. Some of the trucks were stuck somewhere. So FIEO has worked on the war front under the guidance of, under the leadership of our Khalid sir, and we have helped out as much as possible for us to all our exporter members. And I'm really proud to be the family of such a big organization. And I'm happy to share that FIEO directly helping 200,000 exporters and importers from India. So, and as I told you that the 70% of the Indian exports belongs from the member of FIEO. And as initially Sir was also mentioning, that FIEO is working as the special member of the Board of Trade. Board of Trade is a body which works for formulating the business policies, export policies for India export. So these are our services. First, I have already informed you regarding the RCMC certificate. There are multiple incentives and benefits. I think most of you are from the export fraternity already. You are into the export. You know about the schemes or the incentives what Government of India is providing. Duty drawback is one of the scheme of the Indian government. Like if you are importing something, everyone knows about the schemes, or you want me to explain it? Okay. So there are multiple schemes of Government of India. First is duty drawback. When we are today here to discuss import and export both, right? So duty drawback, like the name suggests, duty drawback. So when we are importing some raw material from the foreign market, suppose you are from the gifting industry, so you might be dealing in some plastic products also, like the packing and everything. So if suppose you are importing PP granules from some other market, and you are saying to the government of India that, okay, I will be manufacturing some amount of product out of this consignment, and I will export it. I will make the finished product and I will export it. So suppose if you have utilized 50% in the domestic market and 50% you are exporting to abroad, you can ask the Indian government that you can ask for the duty drawback. While you are importing, you have paid the duty of 100% of your raw material you have imported. So if your 50% of that material is exporting to abroad, you can ask for the 50% refund, amount of that you have paid as a duty during the import of your consignment. Similarly, there is one more scheme called advanced license. Advanced license is something wherein you can inform to the Indian government, to the DGFT, that you are importing certain material for manufacturing of so-and-so product. But only condition is that if you are giving the advance information, that means you are having an order, right? So Government of India presume that you are importing such material which will be manufactured in a finished product, and then you will be exporting it, right? So suppose if you fails to, and it has the EOU, it is called expected output. So yes, so that is a zero duty import. So your number should be there. That is a certain number which can be issued by the Government of India to all of you when you are importing that material, and that material should be utilized within the stipulated period of time given by Indian government, that is 18 months. Okay, it can be extended in certain conditions. It's called a grace period. So if you are exporting the material, if you are importing certain material for the export purpose, you can claim the advance license, wherein you don't need to pay for the advance, you don't need to pay the duty at the custom. You can save that duty. So that is called advance license, right? Wherein you have already told the government that I am importing so-and-so material for manufacturing the finished product and sending it to the abroad, right? So these are two benefits for the import. There is one more scheme, is called EPCG scheme, Export Promotion Capital Goods Scheme, where you are importing machineries. Like machineries are having huge amount, and the duties which you paid for the installation and import duty are huge. So if you are importing some machinery to manufacture exportable product, then that duty can also be saved under EPCG scheme. And in fact, the installation charges can also be taken care by the Indian government. And only condition again in the EPCG license is that in 6 years you have to export the amount which you have said 6 times. Okay, in 6 years 6 times you have to export in EPCG license. So for export, there is one scheme called MEIS, which is now not in, it's not valid now. It is already obsolete. So we have now RODTEP scheme, RODETP, Remission of Duties and Taxes scheme, wherein the Indian government gives you the total manufacturing cost का एक aggregate, एक average निकाल के they provide you the certain percentage refund while you are exporting your product to the overseas market. So these are some schemes for the exporters in the Indian government, so which can be availed only when you are having the RCMC certificate. Apart from that, when you are lodging for the LC application, you would be requiring the bank guarantee. Bank is asking you to lock the amount in the bank. So if you are having the RCMC certificate, you will be exempted for keeping the bank guarantee in your bank also. So your in imports. So FIEO is issuing the RCMC certificate first. Second is the certificate of origin. So as the name suggests, certificate of origin. So all the government having these having this, norms to check whether the product is coming from which country, because some countries are into the OFAC sanction countries, and some countries are having the restriction to import the material. Like we have from Pakistan. Pakistan is importing from us, but we are not importing from Pakistan right now. So the country would like to know at the customs that from where we are getting this material. So certificate of origin certifies that the made in India product. And the rule of certificate of origin is that some people might be thinking that we import something and label it, and if we export, right? So is it called as the Indian origin product? So no. There is a rule that at least 50% of value addition should be done in the product you are importing, and then you are re-exporting that to the foreign market. So certificate of origin are of two types. One is the non-preferential certificate of origin, and another one is the preferential certificate of origin. Preferential works on the treaty we have with certain countries. Like recently we have CIPA, APTA, SAPTA. How many of you know that? Today, if I'll take that subject today, it will be too much for us. So basically, preferential certificate of origin are those which we used for the countries with whom we have treaties. We have certain relations with the countries where we have the agreement that this country, if imports from India, suppose, so the import duty benefit can be claimed by the buyer in that country. So that particular exercise makes our product more competitive in that particular market, so that we are more competitive than the other countries. So that is for promoting export from India to that country. So we have our online portals. One is this Indian Trade Portal. So I need your So apart from certificate of origin, FIEO is also issued the visa recommendation letter. But visa recommendation letter is only for your business travel, not for your pleasure visit. Okay? Not for your vacation. That is only for your business visit. That is free of cost. FIEO is issued to all our members. We conduct training programs and workshop for, like today's seminar is organized by CGAI. Similarly, we also organize the awareness sessions, workshops, training programs. We have our online and offline both modes of programs on different subjects of exports. So that we organize we have 17 offices all over India. So all our offices are bound to organize 2 to 3 events every month. So you can also join those programs. We have international business promotion activities like the international trade fairs, exhibitions, delegation, where the Indian government is also providing you huge grants. If you can see, I'll show you where you can find the list of our upcoming event, and the grants are issued by the government of India on those particular events. So redressal forum is also there. So if you are having any problem with regard to any concerned authorities in India, being an exporter, you can come to us, you can send us the representation, and we will definitely address that with that particular government body. Because as I told you in the beginning of my presentation, that we are the mediator between the exporter and the government authorities. We issue FIEO bulletin, in-trade bulletin, FIEO news, where the events which we conduct in the different part of India or even in abroad, some people cannot participate in those events. So that bulletin gives you the complete information about the events, what that event is about, who has participated, what was the come out of that event, right? And on our portal, you will be also having the access to the international trade enquiries. So these trade enquiries can be received from any government bodies in abroad, like our embassies, consulate offices, or the International Chamber of Commerce. That is also there on our website. So you can fill the trade and tender query from our website. We have international research papers also available on our website and services through the MOU partners. We have the various MOUs which we'll come to know in the later stage in our presentation. So you can also avail the benefit of the MOUs also. So this is our online portal called Indian Business Portal. This is FIEO has made this portal, Indian Business Portal, with the support of Ministry of Commerce, Government of India. This is completely free of cost portal, and this is complete encyclopedia for any exporter or importer. Only thing is that you need to put your HSN code if you know, or you can put your product in the boxes provided here. Like suppose I have put textile. You have to just click on Find button. Here you will get the HSN code of your product. Now you have to select whether you are exporting or you are importing. So suppose I am presuming that you are all looking for the export. Now this is the later stage of your product, like what is inside your product, what will be the moisture, what is the GSM, what is the thread quality. So that you have to look according to your product, and then you can again click on the next button. So these are the description of your product basically, which you can see on the screen. Sir? I've clicked. So yeah. So here you have to select export. From this, you can select what is the summary of your product, like what is the quality of your product, what you are actually. So this is the HSN code. From here, you can click next. Now you can select any of the country where you want to export your product. Like I am selecting some for the example, like Belgium, Germany, Indonesia. So here you can see that all means that the product is freely exportable to these countries. These all are the categorized under the most favored nation. This MFN is the most favored nation. So here we have treaty with these countries. So if we are exporting, we are the more competent country in this particular market if we are dealing in this product. We have the certificate of origin called GSP, Generalized Preferential System. So these are the certificate of origin. Here in Indonesia, we have IAFTA, which again is a preferential certificate of origin. So selecting these countries was, my intention is to select these countries is to let you know that what is the preferential certificate of origin. Here you can also select the region. If you are exporting to, suppose, European region, EU region, you can come to know from these countries, which all are the countries. 2 of them we have already selected. Suppose we click on Greece. Again, with all entire European Union, we have this GSP and most favored nation category treaty. So again, we'll click on next. So these are the HSN code which are existing in particular textile product in these 4 countries. So randomly, I'm selecting. So here you will get the complete synopsis about your product. So here they have given, it has generalized preferential system. For now, they have no preference. It is not applicable. Here we have the export policy. We'll click, it is free. It is freely exportable. These all are the product description as per the product notification and the chapter head. Duty drawback says it's nil. If there is any duty drawback applicable on this particular product and exporting to this country, it will be there as 2%, 3% or 2.5%, whatever is given by the government of India. And this is the road tax scheme which we were talking about. On this product, it is not applicable. So this is the Indian Trade Portal. If you will go to home, there are 25 countries, actually 95 countries along with the regions are uploaded on this website. We have complete SPS TBT measures, export related policy or any notification comes in existence or issued by government, it will be shown immediately on this platform. You can get in touch with any one of us if you are feeling any difficulty. As I told you, we have the MOU with the ICICI Bank also for bill discounting. Second is very important for all of you. This is Indian Business Portal. It has launched by, again, FIEO has launched this app. This is 100% free of cost e-commerce portal where you can create your profile, your product profile, and the international buyers fall on this platform. They directly search the products on the website. I will show you the video also. There is a complete video for how you can create your profile. However, it is not that difficult. Generally, how we are creating the profile on Instagram or on Facebook, the same way we can create over here. And we can also put we can also control the limit of the product we want to export. We can also control the limit of quantity, what they can demand for. You can also fix the prices or the traffic on your profile. So here this has launched by our Commerce and Industry Minister in May 27 in 2022. There are special GI product indication, the geographical indication product are already listed there. We have a special section for the GI product, where special section for the artisans, and there are multiple food products, gift item. If you will scroll down to this website, you will just come to know that all the products are listed here as per their category. These are our FIEO publications. FIEO participates in these signature events and signature international activities like Project USA, Canton Fair, Kunming Fair, China International Import Expo, Africa Health, we have just finished that a few months back, Sourcex Fashion, we have India Fashion and Lifestyle Show in Japan, and Intex South Asia in Sri Lanka, Mega Show in Bangkok. Apart from that, the other export promotion councils are also taking the delegation to abroad, but what we are doing is, FIEO is also bringing the international buyers to India as in reverse buyer-seller meet. Last year, FIEO has conducted quite a few reverse buyer-seller meet, wherein we have bring the international buyers to India. First, we have done in Madhya Pradesh Global Investor Summit, where we bring around 100 buyers from the 30 plus countries. Again, we have done Sourcex India in Delhi, where again we have bring more than 120 exporters. Recently, everyone knows about this Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit, which we have conducted in the January. Again, from 30 plus countries, FIEO has bring the buyers. And this time, UP government has also conducted a show called UPITS, Uttar Pradesh International Trade Show, where also FIEO has bring the international buyers buyers from the different international market, of course in the multi-product group category. So these are the pictures for your reference that we have conducted the RBSM in this format, where you will be having one-to-one interaction with your buyers. We select certain categories of product, we select certain categories of buyer while we are calling from abroad, and we always keep in mind that once we are bringing the buyers, suppose for the textile products, next time we try to change the buyers so that they will not clash with the other event as well. So these are some pictures of Madhya Pradesh Global Investor Summit. These are from the Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit. I was talking to you about the MOUs or the strategic partner of FIEO. We have the MOU with the Vilankar Education Institute of Mumbai, where we are running a very successful program of 11-month postgraduate program, where FIEO is also provides the affiliation to the students. We have the MOU with the Ship Rocket, where we provide 50% reduction in the international transit cost of your product, consignment cost. Again, we have the MOU with the Rebel Corp. They are the largest company in providing you the complete ERP solution for your business. If you are having the inventory related issues, or you are having manpower issue, if you are having a complete ERP solution in your system, you don't need to require and check you need to have a manpower to check the inventory, to check whether your order is completed or not, your GR is submitted on time or not, if you have submitted the bills properly or not. It will give you a complete solution which will automatically gives all the notification and fix the things on time, on priority basis. So we have this MOU with all these three. Apart from that, also we have like MOU which I have shown to you with the ICICI Bank and all the leading banks of India, where the bill discounting is necessary in the export, where we trade on the credit basis while it comes to exports. So that credit discounting can also be done from the banks. This is the award function. Again, FIEO is providing these, giving these awards as the encouragement award to the exporter members who have performed excel in their export business. So this is a regional export award. Apart from that, as Sir has won the Niryat Shri award, is conducted by our head office in Delhi. So these are some glimpses or the special moments of our award function which we have conducted. We are going to have our Western Region Award very shortly, maybe in the month of June. These are our social media channels by which you can get in touch with us. These are our 17 offices all over India. So you can get in touch with any of them if you're traveling, suppose, or if you're stuck at any part of India. FIEO is having their offices, and you don't need to specifically be the member of FIEO. FIEO is always there to help you. This is our Mumbai office address. We are having our office at Marol Naga, Times Square building at 4th floor, A wing. So any one of you can be in touch with us. Thank you so much. That's all from my side. If anything else you would like to know, you can please ask me. Thank you.
Sir will be taking over. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. That was very insightful. I would now request... Sure. I would request Mr. Khan Sahab to take the podium. Thank you.
A very good evening to all of you. First of all, let me thank CGAI, Corporate Gifts Association of India, for giving FIEO a chance today to be here amongst you and to enlighten you on about what FIEO does and what is the benefit of becoming a FIEO member. I'm very thankful to Shalin Bhai because he was very instrumental in pushing me to come to this event. And it's a great pleasure to be here amongst you. Rishu has done a very comprehensive presentation for what FIEO does. But if you have any technical questions on the exports or on the export incentives or about the duty drawback or on the advanced license or anything, I'm here to take, because let me give you my background. I mean, I have been involved in exports from the time I start breathing probably. Yeah, my family goes into export business only, so I've grown up in exports. And I have been a part of EPC India earlier. I have been the board member there. I have been the regional committee member there. I have been the regional chairman as well, because I am into engineering export myself. So I've been there. And last 15 years, I have been associated with FIEO. I have been in the board of FIEO for 15 years. Started my career as a board member, and I was involved in DGFT meetings and customs meeting. Then I became the regional chairman for 6 years. I was the regional chairman, Western region. Western region is supposed to be one of the largest region in FIEO. I mean, we contribute to about 50% of membership of FIEO. FIEO membership pan-India is about 40,000. 40,000 members we have pan-India in FIEO, and we contribute 50% towards our membership from Western region, and also 50% of exports from India, because both the ports are with us, JNPT and Mundra. So that's how we contribute towards the, when Rishu said 70% of exports are from our members, direct members, that's a fact. I mean, most of India's 70% export is through FIEO members. Of course, there are other councils who are doing this, and they are also promoting export. But as we are the apex body of export, I mean, apex body is because we are multi-product, first of all. And secondly, all the council chairmen, the other council chairmen and the board chairmen sit on our board. So that is why, and whenever there is any policy matters for export or anything to do with export, Government of India gives us the first chance to come and represent the issues of trade. In terms of policy making, in terms of sorting out issues or whatever it is, I mean, we are heard. When we talk to the ministry, because in Board of Trade, the first call is given to FIEO. So we are heard, we have a voice in the ministry, and that's the reason FIEO has been the apex body. And I have been there associated for 15 years. After my regional chairmanship, I became the vice president of FIEO, and I just finished my tenure, so I'm the immediate past vice president of FIEO. So I have been there in the trade. I'm hands-on on exports. So I know a lot of you are also hands-on export, but if you have any questions to come up with or any technicalities on FIEO, I'm here to reply to you. I mean, Rishu, if you can run the slide, your slide, I would like to take a few points here. Run your slide, because you have missed something I would probably like to add. Our main intention is we are a member-driven organization, to be honest. We are not a profit-making organization. So our idea is basically to get you on board on FIEO. We want you to become our members of FIEO, because you can take the advantage of FIEO. I don't know how many of you are FIEO members here. I can see just 2 hands. And while Rishu said how many are exporters, she said there was many hands up. So I think you need to be, I mean, Shalin Bhai and we met together in one of the show, and I explained to him, we met in Spain, and I explained to him what is the advantage of being a member of FIEO. Yeah, just keep it, I'll tell you. So FIEO, we do a lot of, see, what is required in business. हमारे यहाँ पे ये सोचना होता है कि पहले तो हम हमारा नाम देश में करते हैं, फिर एक्सपोर्ट करते हैं. Why? Why that we think that हम इंडिया में पहले काम करेंगे, फिर एक्सपोर्ट करेंगे? वो तो दिमाग में आना ही नहीं चाहिए हम लोगों को. We should think when we do business in India, we should equally do business. We should have a global presence, because today what you need is a global presence. You should be known like India is being known. Our products also should be known. So parallelly to your India market, you should look into global market as well. And that is where we come into picture. We field delegations from India. We have a lot of delegations lined up now, going to Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Oman, I think Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos. Where are we doing? Laos, huh? Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, yeah. And from all our regional offices, and we have an MRD section, which is called Market Research Development Section in head office. From there, a lot of events are organized. We do a lot of shows, exhibitions. I mean, we can do sector-specific exhibition for your corporate gifting as well. If you have some shows where you want to take benefit of the government in terms of getting a subsidized price for your hall, for your stalls, in terms of getting a travel allowance, we can work on it, provided we get some input from you. Yeah, I'll just finish. I'll take your question. So we can have all those things, also provided we get some information from your side. Our shows are always multi-product. International shows are always multi-product. So, I mean, how does a business start? You have to go out. Nobody comes to you. Or you should be having a social media presence, or maybe you have a website which goes globally. But you have to go out. A customer will not walk into you until he knows what you have. So I always feel that's how I did my business. I went to the exhibitions, I went to the delegations, I participated. It's an expense for one time, but you're making your presence felt. Yeah, your question?
Hello. Hi. My name is Mehul Rathod.
Sorry?
My name is Mehul Rathod. I'm one of the committee members in the Corporate Gift Association. So we were very excited about this seminar really, because we have a lot of members who are into manufacturing of products like towels, ties, t-shirts, which are doing really well in exports. And we want our members to go in international shows and represent India. So that's why this is our first year of showing interest in how do we start exporting from India internationally. We would be really excited if we can have some examples of gifting shows, if there are any possibilities of CGI as an association with partnership with FIEO, where we can have our members go in 2025 or 26 for a particular show with having CGI as a pavilion, with Indian pavilion. We have a CGI pavilion present in one of the shows like Hong Kong or Dubai, where gifting shows happen.
Thank you. That's a very good question that you have raised. I would like to say, we are interested. I mean, you say you're right. We have, see, this shows we can do is under MAI. What is MAI? It's a fund given by Government of India called Market Access Initiative. So in that, there are a lot of things covered, especially in terms of exhibitions. What happens to us is, if you go directly to an organizer, he charges you, suppose, $1,000 for a square meter. But when it comes to us, the government refunds us. I mean, they give a 50% subsidy or 60% subsidy depending on the show. So that we pass on to the members. So you get it at $500 or $300. So when you're going through an organizer directly, you're paying $1,000. So that's what we can do. But I would request, because nobody has come from a corporate gifting section, talk to us that we want to do a certain shows. So what would we require is, you're coming to us, sitting with us in our office. Rishu is there. Our team is there. We have a big team in our office there. You can promote your thing. You can tell us this is the exhibition we want to do. We would require some background check. We will do the check. Now what is approved is up to 2026. We have already done the presentation to the ministry, because ministry takes 2 years before. So for future, if we start now, we can go and still have those registered for next time, and you can take the benefit out of it. We can have a specific show for corporate gifting also, like how we do for engineering, how we do for food stuff. So we could do that also. I mean, we are open to anything. We are here to promote trade. Export has to grow. That's one line that we look for, and we will do that.
Sir, apart from that, I just wanted to let them know that, as you all can see, just now sir has told you about the MDA grant. As you can see that in this advertisement, it is already given that 1,50,000 airfare reimbursement can be refunded to the person who is participating in this exhibition. So this kind of MDA grant is issued by the Indian government on different
MAI grant.
activities.
MDA is over.
Grant.
This is called MAI. Okay? And this is not available to all the exhibitions.
Yes.
This airfare reimbursement is not available in all the exhibitions. We have to put the papers to the government, and then they access it, and then they allow. There is a lot of study that the government do themselves, because they have limited funds. I mean, we are now fighting. We are telling the government that until and unless we market ourselves, who will know us? Who will come to us? Who will want made in India product? So we have sent a request to government that India's total exports, 0.5% should be budgeted for marketing. I mean, if that sort of budget we get, we can do more shows, because this shows the budget is very low from the government side. But if you get more, we have been fighting for that. 0.5% of India's 437 million export is a good amount for us to really work out for that. Yeah, gentlemen there.
Sir, if you can put in some light on how to become a FIEO member and what are the charges or something like that.
Yeah, I can tell you that.
Because that will be of great help to us.
I have been doing this in my tenure as a regional chairman promoting my region. Yeah, FIEO's membership is very simple. You'll have to go online. There is we have a link here on our FIEO website. It goes to the DGFT site, correct? Nowadays, earlier it was like we used to directly enroll you. But now, because of the change in the policy, it goes to the DGFT site. You have to go to it links to the DGFT site. You have to go and fill the form. And you have to answer certain questions. Automatically, they will transfer it to us and then we will enroll you. The base 8,000 rupees. 8,000? 9,500 plus GST. Including GST. 9,500 including GST. But the benefit you have is, you are always updated on our activity. Probably you will get 3 mails in a day. Shalin must be knowing. 3 mails by the evening. Every day you will have 3 mails showing what activities we do. Not only internationally. Domestically also we do a lot of activities where we do skill development. See, export is not only going out and selling. Your skills for even how to present yourself, how to tackle different government rules and regulation, everything we do. So you keep doing this. 9,500 rupees, I think nothing. If you go out in a 5-star and have one dinner, we'll finish it off in one night. So it's very economical, and we are probably one of the bare minimum charges in all the councils that you have, and you can export anything once you become our member. But when you go to Plex Council, or a EPC, you're confined to certain industry, sector, but here you don't have any sector. So you will keep updating, you'll get a lot of information. Somebody there on the question? Yeah, go ahead.
अभी जो आपने बताया, एक तो फीस का क्वेश्चन था, जो मेंबरशिप का, इट इज़ वेरी रीजनेबल फी. आई डोंट थिंक एनीवन फेस द प्रॉब्लम. अदर थिंग इज like Hong Kong and Taiwan and countries are there. When I want to export something from here, it's very heavy freight charges, like courier charges and like that. Is there any government scheme who can give some concession to export small product initially to other countries? Another thing is like Hong Kong and Korea, if I want to import some small samples, government is giving some concession freight cost, which can be support export also to India. So is there any body who can support us for export to sample piece from India to other countries? So is there any body who can support like this?
The question is not clear to me still. You go by part. First part you tell me.
First part is like, if I want to export something from here, courier charge is very heavy, and some legal document from customs and are very heavy. So is there any body where we can connect for small samples to export initially, where we can get the concessional rate of courier charges?
The concessional rate on courier charges will become on courier. We don't give you in logistics. Of course, logistics is part, yeah.
But Taiwan, Korea countries are there. Government is giving quite good, reasonable rate for promotion of the export.
We have tie-up with Shiprocket. Shiprocket is giving 15% knockoff for some couriers for your packages. I mean, we have Aramex as well. Shiprocket we tied up because of e-commerce. Today the future is e-commerce. I mean, everybody is talking of e-commerce. In fact, there is in the new last policy, there is a whole new policy page coming on e-commerce. We talk a lot. हमारे यहाँ problem कि हमारी सरकार और हम सब मिलकर के बातें बहुत करते हैं. But there is no system there. I mean, if you go actually to do, so that is where we come. We try, अगर किसी को कोई problem आती है, individually we have a team in office. You can consult with them, they will consult to you, they will give you advice, they will give you the solution for it also. So we have that. Probably you will not get it somewhere else. आपको कुछ problem होगी, आप किसको पूछेंगे, आप ये सोचेंगे, but when you become our member, you get a solution. I mean, we day in and day out, like in COVID, as Rishu said, I think I have not slept in COVID. Probably everybody was sleeping. I was the regional chairman here. Before the lockdown was called, there were so many trucks which left from the factories. They left from the factories, and mostly JNPT was the port which was used, and Mundra. And they left. Lockdown was called. All the trucks came and stood at the gate of the port. I was literally talking to the Chief Commissioner Customs and the Commissioner Customs and begging them to get. They used to tell me, we cannot do everything in one day. I said, no problem, sir, but truck ko andar le lo, jaane do maal ko. Aap usko wahan rok ke wapas mat karo, because they have traveled such a long distance. All these things we used to do selflessly because it was the trade that was going affected. And I know I didn't sleep at night because I used to get calls in the night from the exporters. My number is with most of the exporters. All the exporters have my number here. So they used to call. But it's not an obligation that I did. Being at the post, it was my duty to do it. So I took it as a duty and I did it also. So all these things, अगर आपका custom में कोई issue फंसा हुआ है, हमारे पास रोज mail आते हैं. In fact, it comes to me also directly. We call up the commissioner, we talk to them, we try to sort it out. Let it be import or export. Because we have a say. हमारी बात जब हम बात करते हैं तो उनको लगता है कि genuine case है. नहीं तो वो तो सबको customs look everybody एक ही आंख से देखते हैं कि सब चोर हैं. That makes a difference. So we are here as a body, we are here to help exporters. हम चाहते हैं कि export होए इंडिया से ज़्यादा. And we genuinely want to do it. कोई नहीं तो मैं तो रहूँगा या आपका कोई problem solve करने के लिए. That I can assure you that.
One small one. जैसे Alibaba.com है, ऐसा अपने यहाँ से कोई साइट है कि जो वर्ल्ड वाइड एक्सपोर्ट के लिए सपोर्ट कर सके इंडिया का?
So if you are the member of FIEO, suppose you became the member of FIEO, we will provide you 6 months free subscription in eBay. 6 महीना आप उस पर अपलोड कर दो अपना प्रोडक्ट, प्रोफाइल बना लो. आफ्टर 6 मंथ्स, 6 महीने में आपको समझ में आ जाएगा कितना फ्लो है, कितना आपके ट्रैफिक आप हैंडल कर पा रहे हो. देयर आफ्टर दे आस्क यू दैट वेदर यू वांटेड टू रिन्यू योर मेंबरशिप विद द eBay, otherwise you can drop there. Apart from that, I have shown you that FIEO has created zero cost e-business portal. उस पर आप जाओ, हिंदी में प्रॉपर उस पर वीडियो डाला हुआ है, मैं आप लोगों को दिखा भी देती हूँ. That video will help you that how to create a profile on the Indian business portal. This is the video.
Yeah, you can create your own showcase.
Yes.
Global.
This is the complete window.
This is free, absolutely free.
Yes. या जैसे आप अमेज़ॉन पे अपना प्रोडक्ट प्रोफाइल बना, अगर आपका कोई अगर आप आर्टिसन है और उसका कुछ हिस्ट्री है तो आप इसके ऊपर अपनी स्टोरीज भी डाल सकते हैं. Sir, if you allow me, I'll just show them that how they can apply for the RCMC or even for the IEC in 2 minutes.
ठीक है, पहले you want to get the question. इसी पे है, यहाँ you are there on the side.
Hi. So I was able to make the profile Madam is talking about. I was able to make the profile within 10 seconds on the India Portal website with uploading of my product, logo and everything in place already. So the portal is working absolutely fine and brilliantly.
Thank you for your support. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah.
And see, I would just like to urge all of you that this is completely free of cost portal. So you all can, just take 10 minutes from your schedule and just create a profile. It will cost you nothing but just 10 minutes of your time. Yes, sir.
I have one question. Like, if we are having exhibitions like this, gifting exhibitions, can you take delegations from out of lot of countries and get to India?
Reverse.
Yeah, reverse.
Yeah. I was going to come there. We also
it
do
can
the
be
reverse
very
buyer
much
seller.
helpful for all our industry.
No, we do reverse buyer seller meet, especially in vibrant Gujarat. We did SourceX India is one show in India that we have. Okay, SourceX show is our show. I mean, we started about 3 years ago. We have done 2 editions now, and this will be the 3rd edition probably, and wherein we have stalls for Indian exporters, and we invite buyers from overseas, from about 30 to 40. We select. I mean, it is very difficult for us to get many countries, but we are selective in our countries, and we get buyers, genuine buyers from overseas who come to you. You are not going there now. They are coming here, and they are sitting with you, and they are trying to do business with you. What the government does is we pay their ticket fare. We pay the ticket fare. We give them 3 days lodging free. And then that is what is given by the government of India. Of course, we don't do it. The government gives, so that's why the buyers come here and they interact with you. That's called a reverse buyer-seller meet. And we keep on doing. I think in June we have one in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu investors show is going on. So about 100 buyers will come from different countries. If you know, there was a Plastic Connect which was going next to your exhibition. There were about 170 buyers they had called for their own show. So that is how people come and show. So if you have a CGI show, but we need to go back to the government and we have to apply. Everything goes on government's call. I mean, if they agree, okay, we want to develop corporate, हमको story बनानी पड़ती है. Story बनानी पड़ेगी. और उनके पास जाना पड़ेगा, बोलना पड़ेगा, शो कर रहे हैं, हमको buyers लाना है. You can see buyers coming free, they would love to come free. They would love to come free. ना भी तो सवाल हमको मिनिस्ट्री हमको पूछ रही, भाई हम बुला तो रहे हैं, काम क्या कर रहे हैं वो बताओ हमारे को. So that all questions we have to reply. But that is what is called reverse buyer seller meet. We do that also. We do both ways. I mean, when you go, probably you get an airfare free, but not on delegation. For exhibitions you get. Yeah. आप बताओ उनको IC कैसे रजिस्टर, आप ये कैसे रजिस्टर करना है आपको RCMC?
Having IC already, how many of you? Okay. So, sir, first of all, we just need to type here on the Google. I'll just let everyone know that how they can apply for the IEC. First, they just need to type the DGFT. Here, we'll get the link for the Director General of Foreign Trade. In services option, you'll get everything. Here, you can apply for the IEC code. Here, as you can see, there is the apply for IEC code. We need the login ID and password of a company, which you can create by registering on this website. There you can apply for the IEC code. Similarly, for the RCMC certificate, those who are already having the IEC code, they can go to the RCMC option from the services. There is the eRCMC option. Here you can apply for the new RCMC, even for the renewal and amendment. For apply RCMC, again you have the same option that you will have to register here as your company's from your company's credential. There will be then OTP which will comes to your mobile number. Please bear in mind, whenever you are changing any of your mobile number or email ID in case of DGFT platform as in whole, for IEC, for advanced license, or for any action you are taking for the export, you have to first update your mobile number on the DGFT platform before changing your email ID or your phone number, because all the OTPs comes on this portal only, on your registered email ID or on your phone number. I have on my PPT, I have mentioned my email ID and mobile number also. So you all are requested to please save my number. You can ping me anytime. You can mail me whatever the issues you are facing. We have our team, as sir said. We will help you out. Even I personally take you all on the AnyDesk and help you to process your RCMC. For login, I need your email ID and password. Email ID and password shall be required, which you only fill. I'll take your system on remote, and I will help you to process your RCMC. Trust me, it's the matter of only 10 minutes, even for the IEC also. If anyone in this house will require the IEC code, I will help you out. If you are asked to the other agent outside, they will charge you maybe 5,000, 10,000, 6,000 rupees for making
She's right.
the IEC.
Don't go to the agents.
Please
they will make extra money from you. Yeah, we are there.
Yes.
We will help you out for anything. We will actually handhold you. We will actually handhold you. We don't just say that, but we will actually take you through the journey.
Even we will love to have you as our member, but instead, if you don't feel like to be the member at the beginning, take your IEC, we will help you. We will not charge anything. You just give me a call, give me time that at this time I will be free, Rishu. I will give you the call and take your system on AnyDesk, and I will help you to process the RCMC, IEC, or whatever issues you are facing. Like some of you might be facing the issue with regard to the updation of your IEC. Like some of them is having their IEC invalid status. So I will help you to validate that IEC also. So please, with regard to any export related issue, we are here. We are here to serve you. We are not profit-making organization like sir said. We are here to help you. And the RCMC fees is also what we are charging, gives you immense benefit. Once you will be onboarded with us with FIEO, you will get to know. We are conducting so many free of cost event, which will help you to onboard with us.
Most of our events are free, free of cost. We don't even charge at times, but registration is compulsory. It's not only, as I said, it's not only building your market, it's also developing your skills. If you have the right skills, probably you'll do much more better when you go out, and it will help you a lot. The gentleman there asking for a question here.
Hello, sir. I just want to understand if I'm into food industry.
Sorry?
Food industry.
Food industry.
Yeah, and if I want to export to European or the American market, so there are a lot of regulations in the lab test reports and everything. So do you guys provide...
India portal? Did you see that website, India portal?
Yeah.
Go put your HSN code number.
Okay.
Select the country. You will have all SBS, TBT restrictions. What is allowed, what is not allowed. It will give you everything there.
No, my question is like in India, we need FSSAI license, right?
Sorry?
In India, to sell product or to even market product, you need FSSAI license. So same as like in UAE, you need halal certificate. So the same goes in European market and the American market. So for that, if we need to apply for licenses, do you guys help us sort it out?
For halal certificates and all?
Yeah, like that kind of certificates, you need a set of certificates for the European and the American markets.
Yeah.
So do you guys help us out to get those certificates?
We could. If you have certain questions, we will find out people for you. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what documents shall be required can be answered from this Indian business portal if you will put your HSN code or your product.
He wants people who can register it.
Yes.
He wants service providers.
Yeah. So we
Right?
can
You want
help
service
in
provider, right?
connecting.
Yeah. Not a problem. That also we can give you. Don't worry. We will have it. Yeah. Anything else? I think I have taken a lot of your time. I started off.
We have last 2 questions. If anybody would, yeah, Aryan.
Yeah, sir, if you want to export of our company, ISO is must or not?
Not required.
Not
For
required.
export, ISO is not it's your call. You want it, you take it. You don't want, you don't take it. ISO is not a part that you have to take an ISO for export. No. IEC is important. ISO is not important.
And GMP?
Sorry?
GMP, wood manufacturing practice, GMP license.
GMP, that's your requirement of your client or that country. In case that country requires GMP,
Okay.
then you will have to follow.
Okay.
Like if you export tea to Iran, okay, they need GMP certificate. That's the country's rule.
Okay.
If the country requires, I mean, my customs doesn't require, but if that country requires, you have to compile by their system, yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Good manufacturing practices, right?
Yeah. I'm very glad about, I got a very good guidance from you.
No, anytime if you have my office, our office is there. I mean, I keep on saying my office because being there for so many years. But yeah, our office is there. You can anytime connect with them, no problem.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, good evening. I have just joined in about a week back. I'm in touch with Mr. Kulkarni from Hyderabad as well. Want to say the support and all is really good. Quick question, could you throw some light on the on the costing format? Like say, for example, the X price plus GST, how we calculate it over here, divided when we have to give the costing in USDs. Like say when we have an international buyer, how do we do the cost calculation part with that?
Cost calculation for selling?
Yeah, for selling.
Boss, we run seminars for that. Okay? We run seminars for that. Be a part of that seminar. Okay? You will learn a lot of things, how to do your costing, how to factor out with the incentives that you get in.
Correct.
All those things are very important. That's what I said. Skilling is equally important than selling. Okay?
Correct.
If you don't have the skills, your selling will become more difficult. So you should know where is the catch. How do you, factor your costs and all. So one thing which Rishu missed was interest subvention scheme, probably. The interest subvention is given by the government of India for the credit lines you take from the bank. So there are about 400 HSN codes which are approved by the RBI, for which you get interest subvention when you take the packing credit loans. So you get 2% knockout. A 3% knockout. The bank doesn't charge you. If it is 7%, they take 3% knockout and give. So that is a very important scheme, interest subvention. It is there for MSMEs also. So please take the advantage of interest subvention scheme. Go to your bank and ask, what is an interest subvention scheme on a packing credit loan? And then they will tell you. Normally, bank doesn't tell you that. So all these things are very important because that will make your costing much more better. Yeah.
Sir, as you can see that the domestic events is lined up for the upcoming month is here in the domestic events section, forthcoming event on our website. You will have to just go to the home page of FIEO. And here if you will scroll down, you will be having the domestic event section. This. You can click on the view more domestic event, like you are asking for the export calculation, export pricing and calculation. Here is the 5 days training program, that too on the virtual conference, virtual mode. So you can join that even, yes. There is also, the East region is also conducting a comprehensive certificate course on international trade, which will be having your question also, your subject also. It will be from 30th May to 13th of June, so it is going on already. So we have multiple programs, sir. Please, all of you, please go to FIEO website. We'll be having free programs. If you are having time or if you are traveling to that city, if your schedule permit, please go and join. All our offices are open for everyone. Thank you so much.
Yeah, good evening. See, we are small exporters. For small exporters, for claiming drawback and all, the paperwork and the expenses are too high. Roughly, what do you feel is the rate of drawback given to the exporters?
Rate of?
Drawback. Drawback. Drawback.
No, I'm not able to hear the voice. What do you say? No, drawback is depending on product to product. Yeah.
So we generally we don't apply for that only.
No, if you don't have a drawback rate, you can apply, you can take a brand rate also for your product.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a process.
Achha.
It automatically comes in the shipping bills. You don't have to, but you should know your HSN code and you can check on the website whether there is drawback.
No, earlier there has to be documents, but nowadays only
shipping bill will take automatically catch it.
Automatically comes to
the road tap and drawback.
Now
Shipping
it's
bill
not
will
required.
automatically catch it once you put the HSN code. Yeah.
You don't need to apply or no paperwork is required.
Yeah, you don't have to apply, but you should know. आज आप करते हैं एक्सपोर्ट, आपका सपोज पेन है, उसमें कितना ड्रॉबैक है, आपको पता ही नहीं होगा तो आप फैक्टर कैसे करोगे? तो आप ड्रॉबैक का वेबसाइट है, वहां जाकर के आप एचएस कोड डाल, आपको पता चलेगा 2% है, फॉर एग्जांपल. सो यू नो यू आर गोइंग टू गेट दैट रीइंबर्स्ड. सो योर प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी कैन गेट, योर प्राइस कैन कम डाउन बाय 2%. बट आपको अप्लाई नहीं करना है, आपको अप्लाई नहीं करना है, शिपिंग बिल के थ्रू आपको मिल जाएगा वो. क्या सॉरी? नहीं, क्लेम होता आपको करना ही नहीं है, वो ऑटोमेटिकली आना है आपको. Your CHA is misleading you. Kindly go back to your CHA and ask him why is he doing that. Yeah, as simple as that. Yeah, because your shipping bills are filed by your CHA only. So you ask him why you're not getting it. Yeah, maybe you have not opened an AD account, AD bank account. Also, that can be a possibility. Yeah. Anyways, thank you, friends. Thank you so much for.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you for being so patient with all of us. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Rishu ma'am. Thank you, Khan sahab. This was a very good interactive. Thank you for the supportive audience at CGAI. And thank you, Shalin bhai, for bringing sir along. It was a wonderful session. We would also thank Mukesh ji, who is the new sponsor of CGAI events. Thank you, Mukesh bhai. A round of applause for you as well. I would request Sheetal bhai, if he's around. Sure. So thank you for a wonderful evening, friends. The presentation will be shared on the group and on emails as well. And Rishu ma'am's number has already been shared on the group. For any queries, you all can contact her during office hours, of course. Let's not take the liberty. No, ma'am. Let's not take the liberty of troubling anyone.
Maximum membership from CGI now. I mean, that would be a return gift to us, probably, I would say.
Sir, CGA is good at extracting things and giving as well. And we have a good committee as well.
If you have any occasions, you have meetings, call her, she'll come and she'll come and give you more presentation also in your selective groups also. When you have meetings, you can call her.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Please serve yourself with dinner. Let's not waste food. And thank you. Have a wonderful evening and a wonderful weekend. Thank you.